Palestinians have the legal ground to violently seize back their own homes from these settlers. This is a reality, and that is precisely the reason why they have to exist under endless occupation in the West
You know
Bank.
what? And that's why I say if it was settlers, that would be a lot more understandable. But let's not obfuscate. Okay, I understand what you're saying, but this dude just called babies militants.
No, I understand. And there are baby settlers as well. But there are baby settlers as well. There are babies in the settlements.
Hasan Piker, most of you know him probably by his more popular moniker, Hamas Piker, is the son of Cenk Uygur, who is currently delusionally running for the president of the United States. Make sure you leave a like on the video for that sweet opening sentence if you enjoyed it. And if you're new to the channel and you're just hanging out, please do follow or subscribe down below. It's hard out there to find people, for my videos to find people. So subscribing and following help that. But anyway, it looks like the media is picking up on some spicy statements made by Mr. Hassan Abi, who is himself a settler. Curiously, had some things to say about settlers from Israel, including babies, but seemingly forgetting that Hasan is from Turkey and has, in fact, settled here in America. And some news articles are kicking up around it. The Young Turk streamer backs the ending of babies and says that the group has a legal ground to do it if they're, quote, settlers. I just want that to sink in. Anyway, so one of the most watched commentators on the streaming channel of Twitch has defended the ending of the babies. Hasan appeared as a guest on the H3 podcast back on October 12th. Wow, they're really dredging this up. This is a brand new article from today. Asked the host, an Israeli-American Ethan Klein, about everything that was going on. Hasan Piker, born in New Jersey to Turkish parents and raised in Istanbul, told Klein that he thought that everything was justified. I mean, yikes. Now, I have seen Hasan's take on this. I don't believe this is the most charitable representation of what he said. I mean, I think some of the things he talked about, some of the things he does talk about, maybe are more defensible, but I think that, this particular one, not great. I mean, this guy is, somebody that has, how do I say, like, he's been screwing around for a long time. And he's the same guy that he said America deserved what happened to it on September the 11th. He said some heinous stuff about Eye Patch McCain. I forget his real name now. I just know him as Eye Patch McCain. We know that he's afraid to box Sam Hyde. We know all sorts of stuff like that. He says shocking things for attention, and this is exactly what he wants. But I think that this is actually a little bit different because this is this is different. You can clout chase and say you're allowed to say America deserved it. But if you're gonna go out there at 10 toes on the ground and say that, oh yeah, get rid of the babies, you're gonna get articles like this. Klein told Piker, quote, if they were settlers, that would be a lot more understandable. Hasan replied, there are baby settlers as well. There are baby settlers as well. There are babies in the settlements. Klein said, but the babies who were ended were not. And then Hasan said, I know. He then moved on to declare that he was a one-stater and defended YouTuber JT Chapman, who tweeted his own defense of the attacks. Hasan's own Twitch channel has 2.6 million followers who tune in daily to watch him play video games and musing about politics. He majored in politics and communication at Rutgers University in New Jersey. Again, Hasan is a settler himself. I only know him really as the Brofessor. I don't know if you remember the Professor, but that's all I know him from. That's mostly how he got on my radar by having sweet pickup lines and how to hook up with chicks. That was always the best, in my opinion. The Professor on the Young Turks, when he's just been he's been looking for fame and clout his whole life. Hasan is now being obviously denounced by many, and remember that this is a guy, okay, that essentially forced Ethan Klein off of Twitter. And again, just let's bring back this banger here. Remember this.
People coming here saying that I shouldn't be talking about this, and I'll read it. Hasan's Discord, and by the way,
this is the co-host of that show, The Leftovers, okay? So he is Jewish, he's Ashkenazi Jew, from Israel, dual citizenship, and he runs a show with Hasan Piker, who, again, said that apparently, according to the Daily Mail, that the babies deserve to be erased.
The people who are in that Discord, I saw everything you guys said. It was recorded, sent to me during our whole episode on the Gaza-Israel conflict. What I saw in that Discord was
this is Hasan's viewers, remember?
Near universal praise for Hamas, near universal saying people deserved it, near universal people saying dudes who was like the hang gliders came in and showed him what's up, people saying he's spitting facts, near universal. People near universally calling me a Zionist pig, fucking mass murdering genocidal freak. And if you want to know the truth, that shit fucked me up seeing that Discord, because it made me realize that a lot of these people are watching this show, and it frankly disturbed me.
That clip would then go on to serve as the definition for the reason that he is. I mean, this was essentially the reason that he ended Leftovers or put it on pause. Certainly the reason that he left Twitter. I would argue it seems pretty likely that that's why he left Twitter. And probably ending his friendship with Hasan. I think that, by the way, this is Sean Fitzgerald. He will be on my live stream. We're working on picking out a date. He'll be a upcoming guest along with, Mark Dice, Tim Young, Stiggs Hexenhammer, and so many more. If you're not watching my live streams at noon Central on weekdays, you're missing out, or at least watching them later. This is, they're going to, he's been playing around. He's essentially got famous dunking on America, saying America bad, hating America, even though it's given him every opportunity in the plant and in the world. Even his dad went on Tim Pool's show and said he loves America. He's running for president, which we all know is just a grift. It's just a grift for Cenk Uygur to get back in the headlines and to generate money for fundraising, which he couldn't even win. I feel like he was running for another position in California and he couldn't even finish in the top 5. I don't know why he thinks he's going to run for president. It's an obvious grift. But that's the interesting. That's the interesting part. Now, of course, Hasan's uncle, Cenk Uygur, co-founded the YouTube political chat show, The Young Turks, which, by the way, you should look up what that means. The group of people that called themselves The Young Turks, I think you should probably look into that. Now, even though they have, strongly denied why they named it that way, a lot of people believe that that's BS. He's raised over $1 million for Palestinian churches thanks to fundraising drive on Twitch. Well, we'll see how that goes. But you see the comments. This POS needs to get canceled ASAP. 2,000 votes. No one has the right to take life. 1,600 upvotes. This guy's an idiot. His audience is overwhelmingly American, which is hilarious, as he claimed the USA deserved it at 1,488 upvotes. I think that babies aren't settlers. They can't make decisions. So by that same logic, shouldn't anchor babies, the families of anchor babies in the United States, be erased or whatever? I don't. I mean, according to Hasan Piker, also known as the Brofessor, you see this tweet I put out. Even like, again, I think he's an idiot, but he said a lot of heinous things. But this may be the thing that gets him some. It depends if other mainstream media outlets pick it up. The Daily Mail's kind of a rag. I mean, it's like mid tier. But if you start seeing this get picked up by other outlets, they're going to be in trouble. This is in line with his followers. The next sleepover with Ethan will be uncomfortable. I wonder if he should go over there and fight the war. It sure seems like he's pro-war. Noticing the same protesters that have Ukraine flags in their profile support all this kind of stuff. A lot of people say he flew too close to the sun. By his logic, Serbs have every right to go after Kosovo Albanians. He's done. Isn't Hasan himself a settler? Yes, he is, in fact, a settler. Been waiting for this. I mean, the Candyman appears to be coming here. I think that, Hasan is allowed to say the things he wants to say. This is America, even if he is just a settler here. That's his terminology, not mine. But I do think it's interesting that he would say, oh, yeah, well, you can get rid of the babies. That's fine. They're baby settlers. That's an awfully suspicious position to have for the Brofessor. If you don't know who the Brofessor is, then you should probably look that up too. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it right now. If you haven't yet, subscribe or follow.